Hello students, I am back with the fourth part of this chapter, the French Revolution. Till now we studied some reasons behind French Revolution. We discussed that how the bad harvest was there. We discussed rising population of France. We discussed the situation of or the condition of Louis XVI, and especially we discussed about the social system of France, which was divided between among three parts. That was first state, second state, and third state. In the last one, we discussed that how people started getting new ideas. People were being awakened. Jean-Jacques Rousseau, Montesquieu, John Locke, these type of people started writing the books which were representing the idea of democracy or individual rights. Now we have come on this another one part, that is the outbreak of the revolution. Now how the people were facing this kind of situation from last hundred of years. So what happened that this kind of volcano came out, this lava, this magma came out of in the shape of this revolution, and how it became the first revolution of the world. So outbreak of the revolution. Louis XVI, as I told, he had many problems, that he lost all money and now he was not having the money. So that is why he thought I should increase some taxes. Okay. So when he wanted to increase the tax, so as I told you, he alone, king alone cannot increase the tax. He has to take decision by asking first state, second one, and third state. Okay, these groups will send their representative, few people from their side. They come in the court of king and then they decide. And how they decide then? As I told you, these three states were there, so they were only having one vote. By first group, it means first state is having one vote, second state is also having one vote, and third state is also having one vote. So only third state had to pay the tax. So when king asked to these three groups, should I increase the taxes? So obviously what they answer, it means first state and second state, they say yes, because they did not have to pay the tax. Who has to pay the tax? These. And they say no, but this is 2/1, it means the king wins every time. Okay, so I hope you understand this. So what situation at that time? So that's why the king had to call this meeting. So when king called this meeting, so he was sitting here, as I told in the last videos also, the first state and then second state people were sitting like this, and third state people were standing on the back side. The number of these first state and third state people were around 300. At the same time, 600 people from third state. But it doesn't mean, because 600, 700 doesn't mean, because only they have to vote one vote, na. So that's why. Now king asked to them, by what king asked, by I'm going to increase some taxes. Are you agree with me? So these two groups said yes. Okay, we are agree. But this third group said no. And with saying no, they said, bhai, it is partial, it is wrong. Why it is wrong? Because voting should be individual. Individual, it means these are total 300, we are 600. So individual person, it means one person will have one vote. So who will win? Then we will win. Okay, so it is wrong that a group of person are giving only one vote. King became angry. Okay, and he said no, this is not right and this will not happen. So the date, that time date was 5th May 1789. So simply They said no. One more thing, the peasant, artisan and women, these were not allowed inside of the assembly. Okay, these were not allowed inside of the assembly. At the same time, they were having, these third estate people were having over 40,000 letters which were written by the peasant farmers. Then they are having problems. King, sir, we are having problem, please solve this. But king was not ready to listen them. He wanted to increase tax, but these people said no, we will not increase this tax, we are not with you. Okay, so as I told you, this thing, if you will read this, all thing is there. Okay, so what happened then? They decided no, we will not support king. So king told them to go from there. When the king rejected this proposal, which proposal? Ki one person one vote. No, king said no, this kind of thing will not do. So third estate people walked out. Walked out, it means they went out from the assembly. So that was the date of 5th May. Okay. Oh, it's very coincidence that today is also 5th May. Okay. So then after that, okay, so they came out from there. They thought they all people sit together, third estate people. They thought ki we all are the spokesperson. Spokesperson, it means we are the leader of the people, na? That's why we are here. So those people, those who are poor, artisan or peasant, farmers, these type of, we are the leader of them. We should talk about it. So what they did on 20th June, on 20th June, they assemble. Where they assemble? They came together in a we can say tennis ground. Okay, they reached to a tennis ground that was indoor. Indoor, it means roof था वहाँ पे ऊपर, ठीक है. So they came all together and they sit there and they decided. What they decide? They declared themselves National Assembly. Those people who were from third estate, they came together and in a meeting. Where in a meeting? In a tennis court. They sit there and they decided that we are National Assembly. Now our group name is National Assembly. First. Second, now we will make a constitution for our country. What we will make? We will make a constitution for our country. So that was a very good thing, because first we can say democratic constitution was started to write at that time. So they all become united and they all took this oath. You can see in this picture. They all are taking swear oath कि भाई before till then we will not finish this constitution, we will not move from here. Okay, so now it is up to us that we want to write our constitution. So these are the people who started writing this. So when the National Assembly was busy in Versailles drafting a constitution, this was a place, Versailles. Okay, they were busy in writing the constitution, but at that same time, what was happening in France? What was happening in France? Because the king implement that tax, the tax, you know, they were talking about. So king fixed that tax. Okay, so now people became more poor. Okay, and they were very hungry also, because the price of bread went very up. Okay, price of bread rose, it means become higher. Okay, this is second form of rise. Often bakers exploit the situation and horrid supply. So the people, those who were selling these breads, so what they do, sometimes when they see lot of people are coming for purchasing it, so they increase the price also. Okay, so like this they were making people harassed. So after spending, it means long queues started to be formed. It means people stand there for a long time, and after that they were not getting the breads. That was a very bad situation. At the same time king orders troop, it means army, to move into Paris on 14 July. Okay, so it means when this bad situation was going on, when people were dying just because of uh, hunger, and they were not having bread, so at the same time king said to their army, by go in Paris and stop them, the people who were making law and order situation bad, go and catch them. So that's why people thought by now army is coming, they will kill us. So they made people militia, it means they made their own army, people made their own army. Okay, and they destroyed the Bastille jail. Okay, so that was, we studied this one, we studied on the first page. You can go back in the first part of this video and you can understand there. So what happened, the bad situation was going on. So in the city area the situation was then a little under control, but in the countryside, in the village area, the people who were noble, who were very rich that time, so the poor people started looted them. Okay, they started we can say killing them, and they attacked on their home. Okay, this kind of condition was going on in the village areas. So when this problem was going on there, okay, and what they did, the villager people, so they went to their homes, the noble people's home, attacked them and made them out from them. Okay, and the grain, they looted that grain also. So this kind of situation was going on. So when King Sir Mr. Louis XVI, when he was facing a lot of problem, because now people did not want to or follow his order, so the National Assembly, okay, he gave them uh, authenticity. It means he agreed to make a constitution also. Okay, now he said, okay, I will follow the constitution. So then it means now he understood कि भाई I will not only rule on this country, people will also rule. And according to the law, according to the constitution, what happened, on the night of 4th August 1789, assembly passed a decree abolish the feudal system. Feudal system, as I told, those were the people na, they were taking the taxes. Okay, like the churches were taking the taxes first. Second, the people were having privileges, extra privileges they were having, extra benefits they were having by the birth. If a noble family, okay, we can say one son takes the birth in a family of a noble, so he will also become the noble. If a person takes the birth in the church house, so he will become the clergy. So by the birth they were taking many advantages. They did not have to pay the taxes. They used to take the tax from the people. So that was the situation that time. So that their constitution said कि भाई we are going to finish this tax system. Okay, and we are going to finish this clergies and noble people's extra privileges, what they were having, what they get it by the birth, we are going to finish this. And what they did, they captured their all money of clergies and nobles. Secondly, they take their whole land also, those lands which were under the church or novel, so they also take that land also. And like this, the new government, okay, the new government which is made by the people, that new government got 2 billion lever. It means a big amount of money they got, and that was the base of this. So how it happened? As I told, first king called them for a meeting. They said no, because the idea was wrong of this type of voting. They asked for the individual right, so king said no. They made a national assembly. While the national assembly was making their law in country, the situation was very bad. People were not getting the bread. Okay, so this situation was going on. Then king also said, okay, I will follow the constitution. In constitution, all the, we can say, extra privileges were finished. Okay, so, and king said yes for following this. Okay, so then we can see here 2.1, France becomes a constitutional monarchy. Constitutional monarchy means the monarchy was there. Monarchy, it means king rule. King rule was there, but it was constitutional also. Now king has to follow the rules. Okay, what I said, by monarchy was there, it means king was there, but at the same time what happened, king has to follow the constitution. Okay, the National Assembly completed the draft of the constitution in 1791. Its main object was to limit the power of monarch. It means to limit the power of king. It means king again cannot become so much powerful, so they want to make him restrict these powers. Instead of being concentrated in the hand of one person, were now separated, assigned to different institutions. What happened? Ki by now only king was not having the power, all the powers, the different organs of the government got this power. Which organ they were? As I told you about Montesquieu, na? He wrote in his book. So first group he made legislature. Legislature, it means those people who are who got vote from the people and win the election. Second, executive. Now who is the executive? The king and ministers became executive. Those who follow the rule of by making assembly. And third, judges. Okay, otherwise you can say judiciary. So the power has been divided into three types, like first legislature, executive and judiciary. Now all the, before this, all the powers were in the hand of king. He only can make the, that time in past, no, he can make the all law, he can do anything and he can judge anything that time. But now everything changed for him. Now this country become a constitutional monarchy. How this constitutional monarchy works? So two terms will come here. First, active citizen, and second, passive citizen. Last year this came in exam also. Who were active citizens and who were passive citizens? Okay. So now first I'll tell you about active citizen, then rest of them will become passive. Active citizen. Who were active citizen? Those people, those men only. All women were passive. All children were passive. Okay, those who were not having the age of 25. Only men, only French men who were having age of 25 or more than this, and at the same time they give the tax. They were having the property and they give the tax. Okay, now listen again. The only men of age more than 25 years and those who give the taxes, they were active citizen. They were active citizen, and only active citizen had the right to vote. And who were passive? By all women, all people who were less than 25 year age and those who did not pay the tax. They were passive citizens. So now only active members can give the vote. The new constitution of 1791 vested the power to make laws in the National Assembly, which was indirectly elected. That is, citizens voted for a group of electors who in turn choose the assembly. Not all the citizens, however, had the right to vote. Only men above 25, I've already told you, only men about 25 years of age who paid taxes equal to at least 3 days of the labor's wage were given to the status of active citizen. Okay, so same thing, they were entitled with the vote, and the remaining men and all women were classed as passive citizens. It means they were not having the right to vote. Okay, I hope you understood the constitutional system and the active and passive citizen also. Okay, so it means when the constitution was made, new constitution became. So in constitution many rights were given. Best and one of the best right which work today also, this was given, which was right to live was provided. Okay, the constitution began of a declaration of right of men and citizens. What starts? It means constitution provides the rights to men. Which rights? Rights such as right to life, best, right of freedom of speech. Okay, people can put their ideas, freedom of opinion, equality before law. Okay, these are the basic things which work today also. Before law were established as the natural and we can say their time they made, first time they made this kind of new rules in constitution which work today also, like right to life, okay, right to equality and right to speech. Okay, now person can put their own ideas. Secondly, they all are equal before the law, and third, each and every person is having the right to live. Okay, so these all rights belong to each human being by the birth, and nobody is we can say nobody is special, nobody is having the special treatment, or they were not having the special rights. So that is why we can say that was a landmark of making new constitution. So other we can say declaration of rights of man and citizen were written here. You can read them. Okay, it is written in very simple language. You can understand. Okay, so we will discuss the next points of this chapter in next video. So till now you can read them, you can understand this. If you don't get anything, you can ask me directly. Thank you.